What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now, before we get started with today's video, just want to give you guys a heads up that we are 217 subs away from hitting 500 subs. And as always, I've said this before and I will say it again, if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because practically 100% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys are not even subscribed. And to top it all off, we got to get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all my social media. All my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which actually ties with today's video. But the question of the day is this: do you guys want to see Bad Bunny wrestle full-time in WWE? Or should he stick to making music? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm very curious of what you guys have to say, because it appears that Bad Bunny is looking to get back into the ring again, but this time full time. And it's weird because Bad Bunny has had, get this, you ready? He has had not one, not two, but three matches in WWE. The first one was teaming up with Damian Priest to face off against The Miz and John Morrison at WrestleMania 37. The second time was in the 2022 men's Royal Rumble match. And then the last time, it was actually 2023. Was it really 2023? I don't think it was. I need to take a look. Give me a second. I'll be right back, because this article that I'm reading said that it was in 2023. So I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I'm back, and yeah, I was right. So I do recall it was in 2022 that he competed in the men's Royal Rumble match, and he entered the match at number 27, and he was then eliminated by Brock Lesnar. And I remember because I still have the Royal Rumble match card from the Royal Rumble scorecard from that night. So I do recall it was in 2022, and then a little over a year later, he was then in a street fight with Damian Priest in Bad Bunny's homeland in San Juan, Puerto Rico, which that was a crazy one. But Bad Bunny actually spoke with Rolling Stone, and he said that he had discussed his hopes of wrestling again, but he didn't really give a timetable of when it could happen. And this was exactly what he said. He said quote, I want to do it one more time. I want to put my life at risk in the ring. I felt like I didn't risk it enough in the ring, and I want to do it. I want to scare my mother. When? I don't know. We stay in contact with the people at WWE. We're always paying attention to what's going on. But when? I don't know. I hope there's a time where I can really get ready like I did the last few times, and I love to take one more time to get ready physically. And then for some reason, Logan Paul took to his took to his Instagram story not long after that, and he basically commented by saying, then get in the ring with me, which is a sign that Logan Paul has decided to take a shot at Bad Bunny. What I find so interesting about the idea is that you've got two icons of two totally different worlds. You've got you've got Bad Bunny, who is a music icon, who is arguably one of, if not the greatest Latin American recording artists in the world, and then you've got Logan Paul, who alongside guys like Mr. Beast and KSI and PewDiePie, IShowSpeed and whatnot, Logan Paul is one of the premier icons on social media, and that is saying a lot, given the fact that wrestling fans don't like Logan Paul. There's a lot of social media fans who like Logan Paul, so you got a bit of a mix right there when it comes to the former U.S. champion. But it's weird because when you look at Bad Bunny, he's played such a huge factor in WWE's growth over the last 5 years. Dating back to when he became the then when he became the 24/7 champion, back when the title was still around, which I don't know who the fuck came up with that idea, but yeah, I think you guys can totally understand what you can understand where that title was going. But not only that, not only did he become 24/7 champion, he had such an incredible run on Raw with Damian Priest, and it was mostly because of the fact that he had nothing going on. COVID was still running rampant, and there really wasn't much going on for him. So he basically was like, you know what? I'll stay here on Raw for the next couple of months or so. And it wasn't until like right after WrestleMania that he was able to go on tour with certain conditions, I guess if you will. And that actually put I think that match at WrestleMania 37 with Damian Priest was what put Bad Bunny on the map in WWE. But it was on that same weekend that we saw Logan Paul get hit with a stunner by Kevin Owens. And even back then, it was just weird. It was just weird to see Logan Paul just show up, sit front row and just do his own thing. It was weird, but we knew full well that at some point we were going to see Logan Paul in the ring. And we fast forward to 1 year later, and Logan Paul is in a tag team match with The Miz against Rey Mysterio and his son, now dirty Dominic Mysterio. And I think honestly, it would be very, very interesting because you look at their match styles, if you will. Bad Bunny is more of a risk taker, I guess if you will. More like a high flyer, I guess if you will. Where as opposed to Logan Paul, he's more of a technical wrestler, more of a ground and pound, high flying style of wrestler. And honestly, I think it would make for a hell of a match. But Apparently, but apparently, Bad Bunny even also admitted that he wanted to do it full time as well. Um, in fact, I think he admitted. Let's see. Let's see here. There had been some rumors that he wanted that they wanted to that he wanted to wrestle in WWE full time and just get out of the music business, which I think it would be pretty cool. I mean, Bad Bunny is again he's such a popular guy when it comes to the music industry. I wouldn't be surprised if he did compete full time. I mean, he could reunite with Damian Priest, which is possible. We could also see Bad Bunny show up to SmackDown if he wanted, but I think he more so wants to be on Raw, just because of the fact that with Logan Paul on Raw, there's really no telling when their paths will cross, and if it does cross, I can guarantee you it is going to be one hell of a fight. But I think one of the biggest pros of the idea of Bad Bunny wrestling full time, I think, is more so the fact that he gets to live out his dream, right? He gets the same opportunities that everyone else does, and that is the opportunity to want to be a champion in WWE. But I think the biggest con of the whole thing, especially when it comes to the fans, is that if he announced his retirement from music and started wrestling full time, the biggest con is how will the fans react? You know, how are they going to react to him retiring from making music, given the fact that, hang on, given the fact that Bad Bunny has released literally 7 albums throughout his entire career. Throughout his whole career, he has done 7 albums altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He did 6 albums on his own, and he did a collaboration album with J Balvin. I think is his name. So some of the albums that he did were albums like X100 Pre, El Último Tour del Mundo, Nadie sabe lo que va a pasar mañana. I apologize if I am butchering the Spanish wording. I apologize to all of my Spanish fans out there. I apologize if I butchered the names, but I am saying them as best I can. And then his last album that he just released was actually not that long ago, just a couple weeks ago, known as Debí Tirar Más Fotos. And apparently it just got released not that long ago. So again, the biggest con is how will fans react, right? Would they be okay with Bad Bunny giving up music to become a professional wrestler? Honestly, no one knows. No one really knows, and only time will tell. it's hard to say whether or not the fans would be okay with it, because when it came to someone like Logan Paul, you know, he actually did not give up being a content creator for for becoming a professional wrestler. He's actually been able to do both, and now we know he's gonna be on Raw full time. He'll be showing up a lot more often than he did when he was the United States champion. So it's gonna be interesting to see how his career will go. But as far as, you know, Bad Bunny goes, there've been quite a few people who are still able to make music and wrestle at the exact same time. Guys like Chris Jericho, obviously Jericho with his band Fozzy. You know, Fozzy had just released an album not that long ago. In fact, they actually just released several they actually released several albums over the years, and they've actually released 8 studio albums altogether, which includes albums like Fozzy, Happenstance, All That Remains, Chasing the Grail, Sin and Bones, Do You Want to Start a War, Judas, and Boombox, that was just released not that long ago. So Jericho has done pretty well in terms of music. So it'll be so as far as Bad Bunny goes, it'll be interesting, very interesting. Do I see him competing in the ring full time? 100%. I think with what he did in the 3 matches that he was in, with what he did and how well he performed, I have no doubt in my mind Triple H will have no problems signing him. Signing him to an official WWE contract. Will it happen? Possibly. But is it possible we could see him in the ring this year? Only time will tell. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more WWE topic videos in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.